Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are making our way into Judge Anzalone's courtroom. And trust me, this one is special. We're here to answer what I like to call the age-old question. What exactly does a sovereign citizen do when there is an actual, real-life victim attached to their crimes? Not some abstract, victimless paperwork situation, but a genuine human being who got hurt. Well, spoiler alert, he starts mentally preparing himself for a very lengthy prison sentence. Grab a snack, because this one is good.
I can actually stack those possibly. So you potentially could be looking at up to 25 years in prison.
Oh no, that sucks, doesn't it? The judge is not buying the all-caps legal scripture, and honestly, who could have seen that coming? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Except everyone with a functioning brain cell. And can I just say, it is genuinely a shame that more sovereign citizens don't find themselves standing in front of Judge Anzalone, because this woman has a grand total of zero anything to give. She is completely unbothered. She has heard every variation of the pseudo-legal word salad these people cook up, and she is done. Finished. Not interested. The I am a sovereign being traveling on the land routine? The UCC filings? The notices of non-consent? None of it works here. Judge Anzalone runs a courtroom, not a debate club for people who learn law from YouTube comment sections.
Mr. Musgrove, you want to come up to the podium, please. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Joseph Musgrove, file number 23-21461FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people, and I have Michael Dagger-Margosian appearing on behalf of Mr. Musgrove. Mr. Dagger-Margosian might, oh, there he is. So, Mr. Dagger-Margosian, this is a date and time set for pre-trial in this matter. Mr. Musgrove said that he was appearing on his own behalf. I did verify he is not an attorney, and you are still the attorney of record. So, Mr. Dagger-Margosian, how do you wish to proceed?
Well, Your Honor, I am aware that Mr. Musgrove wants to present information to the court. I'm happy to be standby counsel if he wants to represent himself. Obviously, this court would have to go through the colloquy of that, but obviously it's Mr. Musgrove's legal right to at least ask the court to do that. So I'm here to observe at this point.
All right. So, Mr. Musgrove, when you were at the bench or up at the podium before, you said that you were appearing on behalf of yourself. So, Mr. Musgrove, are you asking to no longer have counsel represent you?
Well, what I'm understanding is that the courts is a private for-profit.
So, Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all-caps name. Of course,
none of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you.
She is not wrong. Not even a little bit. When you really sit down and think about it, when you peel back all the layers of sovereign nonsense and pseudo-legal theater, the only person in that entire courtroom who has a genuine, significant financial interest in how this case turns out is the defendant himself. Everyone else goes home at the end of the day. The judge goes home. The prosecutor goes home. The bailiff goes home. This guy is looking at the very real possibility that he does not go home for a long time. And it is genuinely difficult to build your sovereign empire and live as a free man on the land when you are spending the next several decades in a federal correctional facility. Just a thought.
So,
I tried to file paperwork with the clerk's office ahead of time so that you would have time to review it, and they denied me.
I know what you're talking about. None of that is valid under the law of the state of Michigan or the Constitution of the United States of America.
What do you mean it is?
No.
The Supreme Court says it is.
What does it say it is?
The Supreme Court says that if we were at the age of 18, we were supposed to claim our minor status.
Nope, not valid.
Okay.
So here's what I would say to you. Mr. Dagger-Margosian is, like most of our public defenders, exceptional attorneys and very well versed in the law and very experienced. He gives legal advice. You may not like the legal advice, but it's usually good advice. I've never had anyone from the public defender's office not wholeheartedly try to represent their clients. So what you are talking about is not valid, and it is not going to get you out of this case. You're not going to be able to say all those things because it's not valid.
Everyone involved in this court case has a financial interest in the case.
I don't have a financial interest in your case. I get paid by the state of Michigan, whether you plead, whether it gets dismissed. I don't make any money off you.
So, last time I checked, embezzlement is in fact a crime. A serious one. And more importantly, it is a crime that comes with an actual victim. A real person who lost real money because of what this guy did. This isn't a speeding ticket. This isn't a dispute over whether a court has jurisdiction over his sovereign personhood. Someone got hurt. Someone lost something. And that changes everything about how this case plays out. But here is the thing. That is not even the full picture. There is more. Oh, there is so much more.
We have budgets. The court system is not a profit-generating revenue. We are here to represent people so that people who are charged with crimes are protected, people who are victims of crimes are protected, and that's why we have all
in
these.
order for there to be a crime, there has to be a victim. There is no.
Well, there is a victim in this case
The victim would be the company.
You are charged.
I can't face.
Actually, just hold on. So your crime that you are charged with, which you are innocent as of this time, let me grab the right file, is failure. Oh, this is let me see. This is an embezzlement charge. So you are charged in count one with embezzlement 50,000 or more, but less than 100,000. That being an agent, servant, or employee of Hardwoods of Michigan Industries did convert to your own use without the consent of your employer or principal, industrial tools and equipment in the amount of $68,938.40 or money or equipment. And that's a 15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 15 years.
And once again, the judge is completely right. This is actually something I come across constantly when I watch court videos, and it never gets old. Someone decides they want to start a business. Smart. Good for them. Then they convert it to an LLC, which, fine, that is a legitimate thing people do. But then something goes wrong, they get sued, and suddenly they show up to court thinking they can just represent themselves and handle it. And the judge has to look them dead in the eyes and explain that no, a corporation is treated as its own legal person under the law, and a legal person that is not a human being must be represented by a licensed attorney. You cannot just walk in and speak on behalf of your LLC like it is a buddy who gave you permission. And now Judge Anzalone is about to take it one step further, because she has apparently decided that today is the day she reminds this gentleman, in no uncertain terms, that he is, without any doubt whatsoever, the least informed person currently standing in her courtroom. And she would be correct.
You're charged in count two with using a computer to commit a crime. To facilitate the charge in count one, that carries a maximum penalty of up to 10 years in prison. And the way the statute is set up, I can actually stack those possibly. So you potentially could be looking at up to 25 years in prison. So the victim that's alleged in this would be that business.
Right, and I can't face that accuser because that business can't get on the stand for me to ask questions, and a third party.
But their
can't stand
representative
it.
can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
All right. And that brings us to the end of today's hearing. But make no mistake, this story is absolutely not over. We have got another hearing coming up in just a couple of weeks, and based on everything we have seen today, it is going to be something worth watching. Here is where we stand. This sovereign citizen has declared himself a free man. He has changed his status. He is living on the land, traveling in his conveyance, answering to no jurisdiction. Except, somewhere along the way, he stepped off his road canoe, missed the landing entirely, and fell directly into a river of very serious legal consequences. And that river? It has got a strong current, and it is not flowing in a favorable direction. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button. It genuinely helps the channel more than you know. If it wasn't for you, the dislike button is right there too. No hard feelings. But most importantly, leave a comment below. I read every single one of them, and I love hearing what you think. And if you are not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. I will see you in the next one.